here once again, D2E. You don't know, Down to Earth Podcast. And we got the family here. You don't know. Tell everybody, man, where y'all it be, man. Let them
Well, it's
know.
the
We up in the building.
Sean Myrie, the one of the hosts of D2E.
Yeah, man.
AKA Frost. You already know what it is, man. No
Yeah,
stranger to the
boy.
platform. You see? That is it.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sir. And it's the real deal ganja field, T Royal. You see?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
boy. You don't know. The D2E family in the house. You don't know. December 13th. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Right
Don't
before the
know,
new
y'all.
year.
Mm-hmm.
So
We'll
a
probably have
subject
one
I
more
know you guys
pod
want to
before
talk
the
about
new year
recently.
starts still, you know what I mean? But this is one of many what near the end here. You know what I mean? But anyway, let's get right into this. You know what I mean? So yo, what are we talking about today, people?
Yeah, I seen the title. You said Diddy because
Yeah,
I
man.
watched okay before this whole Diddy stuff, and Rails is a witness to this. We're all witness to this. We were
Yeah.
talking about Diddy long time. Like
Yeah,
this
long
whole
time
connection,
ago.
what they're doing now, is
Mhm.
what we were actually talking about.
Well, you know what, Sean? I want to know this still. I still have to ask this question still. Like, even though they kind of said it, but like, I know that he put it out 50 and all of that, and it's facts of stuff what's already came out and stuff. But the thing is, what I'm still conflicted about is, anybody. It wouldn't that be a conflict of interest of defamation of character and all of that because he not allow that to go on.
Not necessarily, but like I'm saying, like this is bigger than the documentary. They're gonna be make other people are gonna make other versions of it, right? Because people are criticizing it, and they're picking apart the whole
There's
thing.
like 20 more before this
Yes,
on
So
Netflix.
that's why
They just didn't
he
pop
can't.
off.
So that's why he can't get sued.
10 or something like that. It was more than
yeah, so a
double
lot
digits.
more.
They were popular. I've seen them myself. I
But
scrolled past
but
them myself.
but
Like, you know what
anyway,
I'm saying?
some of the doc there, Diddy was planning to put out some of that shit anyway because he got before he got arrested, he was doing his docs before before the time, and then after when he got arrested, they seized up those films.
Yeah,
As
but
I was watching it, I said to myself, yo, because I'm looking, because they mentioned that in the doc, or they tell you that, right? That he started recording and they start showing you the footage. To myself, I was saying as I'm watching it, I'm like, yo, this shit might actually help him in
Maybe.
some cases. And I don't mean that necessarily in a court of law. I mean it in the court of public opinion because it humanizes him a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because
True.
as I was looking at it, everybody here watched it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Could you see
we're reading the
the
chat.
human in him? Could you see him as like, I don't want to say one of us, but not a celebrity anymore? In those moments, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm tripping, but I looked at him as like, yo, I'm looking at Sean Combs right now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In those moments of like when he was vulnerable and shit, was leading up to his arrest. Like,
Yeah.
that's not Diddy, that's Sean Combs.
Mm.
You know what I mean? No, I'm just saying like we see him in a always light of he's the you know the elephant in the room all the time. You know what I'm saying? When Diddy's on the scene, he has to be the one getting all the attention and all this shit. But to see him vulnerable like that, it's like, yo, that kind of helps him. And a lot of people get swayed, especially women.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see the one of the jurors, that woman.
Oh, the one
Yeah.
in the so-called
You can
picture,
tell like
the picture beforehand. What I saw.
the picture's not real though. Like
I'm hearing
that's-
that was false or some shit.
yeah,
I don't know.
we don't gotta go into that. I'm just saying like how she looks at him is in a sense, and even the Indian man.
Mm-hmm.
He was neutral. He was like, yo,
Yeah, he was neutral.
Patel was like, Mr. Gupta was like, yo, I don't believe any of this shit. Like these people were with him, and that's more along the lines of what I'm not saying, but what I understand in these type of situations. More times, it's a lot of people that were down with the shit, and now there's an opportunity to, I don't know, get something out of like.
So, what did
Like,
you
you know what I'm
think?
saying? Why didn't you punch him in the face back then? Why didn't somebody G check him back then?
How about the time when the assistant there was talking about how he kidnapped her and kill
All
somebody?
that shit is wild to still be around the person after that.
But it's like I believe
For that
this
to be
really for a
brought up
bigger
in the
reason they want to catch
documentary
him
years
for
later
something
and not to
else.
the you what?
I believe 50 put this out to kind of open other boxes. That's the one of the main goals, not just to
A lot of
expose
people are
him.
saying that. I agree, but at the same time, it's like, yo, I think that's kind of like what this whole thing is about.
Yeah.
Because I said it on this show a couple, maybe last year. I think their whole reason of grabbing him was just to hold him for the puppy shit.
Yes, and
Because
weren't we
you
talking
keep
about
going
this?
back, the paper trail, not even the paper trail, the virtual trail is there because of Keefe D and his chatting ass on Vlad TV running his mouth, right? So that whole virtual trail is there. There's no paper trail. They don't have paperwork. They have him on Vlad saying the shit. Those same scenes are coming back. They're going viral again now. Where he's like, "Oh, brother, love, show some love." All that shit's going viral again. People think like it's new, but that's before he went in. All the shit he was talking and
But
saying all
you
the
notice
crazy stuff
before
he shouldn't
the
have
whole
talked
Diddy
about.
case, they were bringing up the Tupac case with Keefe D.
Yeah,
Like
but that's
that
been
was,
going on for 20 odd years.
but that
That's
was
from like
the case what was starting to go out in the social media, and they brought up Puff in that right before this whole Cassie shit,
yeah. But okay, this is crazy, bro.
and that's when Cassie used that I believe as leverage because he was in a weak position when they started bringing. You remember they were accusing Puffy.
Check this out though. Check this out though. Right? You know EYL, Earn Your Leisure. Everybody knows them by now. You had to have come across them by now. Earn Your Leisure, right? You know InvestFest, the annual conference that they have, festival or whatever. Last year, 50 was a guest, and 50 sat with them, and they started talking about spirits because you know 50 has his Le Chemin du Roy or whatever. The same shit he was here for last night. He was
Liquor,
in the
the
city.
liquor.
He was
Oh,
in Toronto
the
last
Bronson,
night. Yeah, Bronson,
cognac.
Le Chemin,
Hmm.
whatever it's called,
Cognac
right?
Bronson.
So he was speaking about that industry. This is last year, only just last year, right? And he brought up Puff and how Puff had the issue with Diageo. And 50 himself was saying, yo, don't be surprised that Puff's civil case turns into a criminal case. Because, yo, these people are powerful. And he's like, yo, the spirits business is not governed. So don't be surprised Puffy gets hemmed up. Basically, he's insinuating, right? That's last year. Fast forward a year later now. He's like for 50, a lot of people don't understand. I don't think they understand. This is just marketing. I don't think it's really personal until I heard this, right? I was always saying, yo, it's just the way of business for 50. Like he don't care. Like he honestly sat there and said that last year. So
It is business and it's a game to him. It's like 3-in-1. He got revenge
yeah, but
in his way.
that's what I'm saying. It's out there. It's not like I'm making this up. You can go look for it. He sat there and said, "Yo, this is what's gonna happen." Is this liquor company that's fucking, and then a scandal comes out. Like, come on.
Yeah, but look how long. All right, look how long Diddy been doing what he was doing. He was basically untouchable. Why?
Okay,
Hold on.
this is what 50 said though. He
Hold
said,
on.
"Yo, it's all good when you're making money for these companies, but when you start making the money as a black man." He said Puffy made like 60 million a year. He was making 60 million.
Yeah, Puffy was
He
making
don't
the
even
money, and
own Ciroc.
that helped
Not
the
only
revolt.
that though,
He
T.
didn't even own
But
Ciroc.
hold on
He
now.
didn't even have no ownership in it, right? But he was eating, and they didn't like that because he came with the civil suit. He said, "Yo, you guys are racist to me and all this type of shit." And they said, "Yeah, all right." I don't know if you guys understand how this shit runs, bro. Like the French, they run that industry, bro. They can put a scandal on you just, bro. The video with Cassie is 10 years old, my G. It's 10 years old, and the night when he was supposed to get arrested, whatever, she told the cops he didn't do nothing to her. This is not nothing new. This happens all the time. Like these weird domestic shit. You know what I'm saying? We don't gotta go into detail, but I'm just showing you the lead up to how things are going. Like
Yeah, that
for
what
50 to
helped
say
digged up
that and now
everything.
be doing this propaganda and shit. It's like you know what I'm saying? People gotta pay attention. I don't get caught up in tearing a man down and shit and all that
No,
shit.
but that's what sparked a lot of stuff when that video came out, and it was a 10-year-old video. That's what brought the emotion and more
Yeah,
hate
that's
to
how they
even
work.
Puffy.
That's how they work, my nigga. That's how they work. It's called they create a narrative and make a scandal against you. We've seen this so many times, bro. We've seen this with a lot. Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like And I'm not here defending Puff or whatever, cause, bro, I'm from an era I know, like we know all these things, Gene Deal and all this shit over the last 10 years. Sitting down with Vlad, talking too, right? We know all these stories, right? He's been the villain in rap.
Mm-hmm.
He's been the villain, bro.
We know that too because people always looked on him as like a thief, like or something. Like even though he's successful, like all the artist stories of him not giving them
Just the
the
ones who are
royalties and
blinded
shit
But
like
easily.
that.
let me know if y'all heard this. This theory or this theory or this narrative. This sounds the most believable to me, and this makes it make sense why 50's going so hard. So, uh, what's his name? Not Irv Gotti. That's his up actually.
Well, you're gonna bring Irv Gotti. He's
No, from no. From Violator. 50's
oh
old
Chris
manager,
Lighty.
Chris Lighty,
Yeah,
right? When Chris Lighty died, right? It was labeled a suicide, right? But at the time, there was a lot of murmuring and talkings going on that something's fishy about this.
yeah.
Chris wouldn't do. There people were saying there had to be foul play and all types of shit, right? Such and such Diddy's name came up, allegedly, let's keep it alleged, right? Allegedly, his name came up, right? That's been a rumor for a few years. So because and I can't just say that loose. I have to say why it would make more sense because Kim Porter, that's Puffy's son's mom, the one that looks like him, his actual son,
I think he
not
was married
Wolf's
to
son,
her.
not Wolf's son,
Yeah,
the one that looks just like Puffy.
yeah.
I think his name is not Justin. Christian Combs. His mom, Kim Porter,
Hmm.
the model.
Yeah, with the twin.
She wasn't with Puff, right?
Yeah.
Chris Lighty was dating her, right? After she
Oh,
was
that
with
was the
Puff.
guy she was dating.
Yes. So that's how the rumor that he was involved with Chris Lighty blowing his brains out or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Right?
It's crazy shit, man. But in
So
the documentary, they're showing from him
that never
like
got
at
brought
a
up. This is the streets talking. That never got brought up in the. But
yeah.
that
I
to
know.
me makes
There's a lot of
perfect
other
sense why
stories.
50 would be going so hard in honor of Chris Lighty. If that's the case, like I
That's
said,
true.
Diddy has been the villain. We know his gun will bust or he'll get somebody to do it. Like the nigga shot in the club. It wasn't Shine. Like we grew up through that. We know he busted his gun, bro. Like
Listen here, man.
this nigga's been
Listen here,
about
man.
that. You know what I'm saying?
It's he's hasn't Let's just get real here. This guy has escaped the you know the knife sometimes. More than
Yeah,
once.
you know what I'm
And
saying?
before that,
He
the
been
the,
having
the
big
big part
scandals
the
in
big
the
party sitting the
yeah,
celebrity
the first
basketball
one, yeah, from
thing.
when he got in the game.
Okay, so
That's like a
he's having
sacrifice, yo.
a lot of things he happen and it just slides
But look
and
on it, yo. That
you
story,
know
that first story, that's like 9 people died. That's a big thing, you know. And
Crazy.
I never knew that
A
even
lot of people don't know that.
growing up listening to him
A lot of
or
people don't
seeing
know
him
that.
as a
But like I
producer. I
said,
never knew that story.
he been the villain. It's not like this dude just popped up one day and he's, you know what I'm saying? None of us should be surprised at him going to jail for some shit. But even what he's in there for, it's like, yo, what he beat, I think people really overlook that. He kind of beat the feds, bro. Like that's unheard of, bro. The fuck, this nigga's coming home in a few years, bro. And I
that's a
know for a
reality.
Yeah,
fact
3 years he'll be out.
I know for a fact it don't gotta be me. It don't gotta be my folks. But people are gonna support him when he comes out, bro. No matter what he chooses to do, because there's gonna always be people that can see the positive in somebody. Because a negative person can do positive things. He has a charter school in Harlem and shit. You know what I'm saying? He actually produced something for the next
See, we
generation.
know that we know
Whether we like
this.
him or not.
We
You know what
know
I'm saying?
this with Puffy, but it's new to a lot of people still, or some people forgot. That's why 50 came out with this doc, right?
True.
To remind
But
people.
this is more of a propaganda, bro.
I know
Like
that,
what
but
I'm
that's
saying is
50. He
the
wanted to
shit
do
in
that.
there does not have to be
Look,
true. That's
look,
not how
look here,
documents.
man.
That's not how
I'm gonna say at
propaganda
the same
works.
time. I'm gonna say at the
It's
same time.
just hot.
This
It's
all
number one.
this all happening. This all happening when he getting
Not,
more,
that doesn't mean
like
it's
getting
true.
more by, getting
That
more
doesn't mean everything in there
successful.
is real.
This be happening too coincidental. It be happening like yo.
Okay,
The
I'll
man
make
got
an example.
Remember he had the key to the city and all this shit. All of them things.
People watched it.
You know what I
People,
mean?
people were saying, right? He didn't pay for Biggie's funeral. That was a narrative. He didn't pay for Biggie's funeral, and he's on stage dancing and shit.
That was a lie I heard.
The family came out. Biggie's family came out and said, "Yo, that's not true." So if something so small like that
Hmm.
can be corrected,
Why is it?
imagine
Why
how
is it
many
even
more
brought up?
other things are
Why
in
is it
there.
even brought up?
People will sit down. People that
I
don't
still
like him will
question.
sit down
Why is it even
in
brought
front of
up?
a camera and say things about him
Why
that are not
was
true,
it
bro.
even brought up?
I'm not saying he's an angel. I'm just saying.
Because 50 wanted to
Why
bring
was
that
it
up.
even brought up?
Because 50 wanted to bring that up.
No.
No, this is
This
bigger than
talk was
50, bro.
before.
This is what I'm showing you.
This
It's
talk
not
was
50.
since them
50.
times, guys.
That's why I brought up the whole Earn Your Leisure Invest Fest. 50 sat down and told you the people that's going at him already. He's just helping do their dirty work, bro. He don't give a fuck. 48 laws of power, bro. I can't remember the actual number, which law right now, but no mercy, bro. Right? That's how he's operating. He don't give a fuck. He told you already. People keep saying it's 50 going at. It's not 50, bro. It's fucking Diageo. Just do your homework.
That's true.
Black
It's
people
true.
love
It's
to
more
fucking
than
hate
that.
each other. Bro,
But 50's like
all it
the
took-
face,
Look, all it took
the
was
ambassador.
for the media to put a black man out there and everybody to forget about Epstein and Trump. That's all it fucking took, bro.
Of course.
We were just getting the files, no?
Yeah, that's true.
A month ago.
This is a
Yeah, but
2 weeks
distraction.
ago.
It's true.
Oh, Epstein, Trump,
But
everything's
could I
coming
say
out.
this though? As usual, when there's something, when there's an agenda,
Everybody forgot about
like I
that
said, when
shit.
an agenda comes up, something
So true what you're
to
saying there.
cover it,
Distraction.
to put the
Yes.
attention span towards. That's what distraction.
Not to
Yeah,
say that I
the
didn't watch
Epstein
it.
files just came out. How much times they say it came out? The Epstein files. How much times it was supposed to be released? You don't hear nothing.
That's what I'm saying. But what's more important morally? Think about it. What's more important? You get what I'm saying? The freaky shit that Puffy did. He's not in jail for that. People can
That's
make as
what
much jokes as
everybody's
they want.
looking at.
We've been calling him a freak from morning.
And even beating Cassie,
That's
he's not in jail
what
for
he's
that.
in jail for. That's what the media did to fucking just make people hate him. Right?
A lot of
Right?
celebrities do
He's
that.
in jail for the Mann Act. The Mann Act has to do with flying bitches out.
And for the fact that
Right?
all on material, and for the fact that
Right?
he
All
sued-
them straps in his
hold on.
house. No charges.
Now listen to your dad.
What
All
Frost
them
is saying?
straps. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
I'm trying. Yeah, but I said the whole thing started from when him sued a liquor company, dog. You know what I said? And him win. Liquor company. You guys forget that?
Yeah, I
Bro, I
remember
just
that.
finished saying that.
He's been saying
Diageo.
Diageo.
Yeah,
I just finished
So
saying
yeah,
that.
so I said everything started just from that. Like he was getting away with
Talking to
everything,
Mike.
and he did that and win. You see me? I say so.
Exactly.
So it's just every celebrity go through it. Every celebrity go through it. Cat Williams went through it. A lot of celebrity went through it. You know what I mean?
But yo, the story is funny how
Just like
they digged up his past, yo. From he was a baby all the way until
They never really
adult.
dug up nothing, bro.
What?
His whole life has been exposed. Nobody really dug up nothing.
Dog up what, Sean? What we
Puffy's
don't
the
know
most.
already.
That's what I'm saying.
How much people knew about his
Every-
dad?
only-
A lot of people didn't know about his father. They knew he was from
No,
Harlem.
No, but look, Sean, I know what you're
When you see
saying.
him there on the hotel bed, just sitting
Like
there,
it was
you
talked
see the
about
man aging.
still,
by
but
the
what you're
second, like, he's
saying,
getting
but
older.
maybe not a lot of people
Stress.
knew about that. So
You don't
now
see these
more
celebrities
people know
like
about it.
us stressed. You don't see their bad days. You don't even see the only time I seen a celebrity rapper. Like the first time I seen Nas scruffy was during the pandemic. No one can have a barber. They couldn't go to the barber and shit. There was a rap documentary that came out, and Nas was scruffy. That's the first time I looked at Nas old, because the lifestyle that they live, they're always gonna be fresh lineup every time they come out in public or anytime anybody sees them. It dehumanizes you a little bit when you're just a celebrity status all the time. But with this documentary, when I looked at him, I'm just like, yo, this nigga is dying inside. Like, he's finally in a position where, like, yo, bro, you're not important.
You see how he looks
Killing
now
him.
in prison?
It was killing him.
I have
He's
so much
important,
money
no,
I
in
can't
there.
even-
He's important in there.
He's
Yeah.
he's a man
He's
in
super
prison,
important
guy.
in there.
He's
Got
a
the
man.
respect.
Remember, that's a different world. That's a different world.
What,
Pipe dreams and all that shit.
Yo, T.S.
if I'm in the bin right now, Puffy comes in there, bro, I'm not clowning him and shit. This is Puffy. The outside world don't matter to us like that, bro. We're trying to like, you know what I'm saying?
It's all
Think
about what
about
he
it.
could do for you in there.
Exactly. What good does it do? We beat him. He's not in here
There-
for no
Yo,
child
this is
support.
assassination of character. That's what I think it is. It's just to like ruin his legacy. It's like you're killing him.
Exactly. It's to
That's
tear
it.
down a black man, bro.
Yeah, it's part
Nobody's
of that
saying he's
too. Some
perfect.
people just don't want
Nobody's
to talk
saying he's
that piece.
perfect, bro.
If you put that
Nobody's
out,
saying
you're
he's an angel,
controversial.
bro.
Oh, that you
What we're
support women
saying is,
beaters, but he didn't go to jail for that.
levels. Where's the Epstein blood clot documentary?
That's what we want to know.
How come that not go number one on Trump, who's in the presidency right now?
You know, Trump had
We're
32
talking
charges.
about a man that's in jail, you know,
Yo,
serving his fucking
Trump
time.
has 30. What, Rock? What did that he say? 32 or 34
He's not
charges,
walking
and he
around
became the president.
gloating and he's doing his time, bro.
But
You know what I'm saying?
yo, it's kind
And
of
you know what I
hypocritical.
rate about him? He's freak or whatever, call him whatever you want to call him, a punk, homo. Yo, the man's on General Pop, dog. One of the biggest celebrities ever, outside of just in the pop culture, and he's on general population in the bin. He didn't go on no PC or nothing like that. You gotta respect that, bro.
People have to look on that too. Yeah.
People are not.
Well,
It's just
man,
Instagram
I'm just
and
gonna call
social
it what
media.
it is.
Everything's a joke.
I'm gonna call it what it is. The man's like the Godfather in there. Because yo, think about what you just said. Think about what you just said, right? Someone fuck around with him. He just has to go like this. Yo, you two big bad boys in there, right? Your families will be good. Take care of this problem for me. Easy as that. Easy as that.
Easy as that.
You know that, right? Okay. So you think anybody's gonna touch him in there? Yeah.
That can't happen.
I don't think so.
Money
Okay.
too long.
You know what I mean? Exactly.
But that's what I'm saying. You to have that type of bread. He's a billionaire, right?
Yeah.
In prison, and he's with the regular dudes, bro. You know what I'm saying? He's in Fort Dix. Pause. That's a fucking real like. You know what I'm
But
saying?
at the same time, there's a guy outside doing a campaign against them.
Who's that? What do you mean?
You can't deny that 50 is doing a whole campaign.
I don't think 50. Like I think 50's just playing chess. Like I said, 48 laws of power.
Yo,
Like,
man,
I don't
yo.
think it's like super personal for him.
The
bro.
guy is playing chess.
Maybe because of the baby moms. You might have a point still.
Yeah, the
I
baby
can leave
moms.
that out, the baby mom.
Well, hey, put it this way.
I could get a little touchy.
Listen
Yeah,
here,
yeah,
listen
yeah,
here.
yeah.
If it ain't
A
personal,
little sex
check
right there.
this out. If it ain't personal, why did he?
He's hilarious.
Why did he make it determined and made it his mission to be on ABC for this guy to see it in prison? Because that's the only news sitting they see in prison when you're ABC. So he made sure he did his interview on ABC so that this guy could see it.
That's
in
true.
prison. So yes,
Yeah,
he
but,
is
like,
taking it personal.
That's
Yes.
not a big deal to me because
No, I'm saying, look. He's
that's
like,
between
yo,
two of them two, right?
Hey,
yeah.
He's doing it for him to see.
Exactly.
So the crowd gets hyped up over the bullshit.
That's true.
And what I'm saying is, I don't think Puffy's tripping like that. In there, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's already been in there. I think all the stress and shit.
Entertainment.
No, you're right.
Yeah,
Me and
like,
my
like,
brother
yo,
was
when
saying
I
he's
get out of
probably
here,
like
my plan, evil plan. Like,
he's adapting to the
Birdman
atmosphere.
Money is already there, bro.
He's
Sitting
doing
there
was
waiting
it? The
for
Mr. Burns.
him.
Puffy's in there
Yep.
doing Mr. Burns shit right now, dude.
Yep. He's getting pure respect in there too. You're right.
When them did that, them see them when I take him all and property them and everything, you know.
Bro, when he steps out,
Yeah, man.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be huge.
He's paying for the commissary for most of all the prisoners there, yo. He's paying for shit.
That's gangster.
Like
Christmas
I said,
party and everything,
like
probably.
I said, you know, you hear me? You hear what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I said this guy's the godfather.
Yeah.
of
Yeah,
it,
they're getting
bro.
fed good, you
Yo.
know. They're getting fed good in there, you know.
Yes.
What?
Well, look at last year, Sean. Look at last year when he was in prison. Which man could drive a friggin' motorcycle? Huh?
That wasn't fun.
You don't
You
think so?
said that was AI, not you?
That was AI.
Yeah, man.
Gotta be careful with that shit.
Yeah, AI, them kind of tricky.
That ain't happening in no New York prison.
What was
How
AI?
the fuck you
A
get a
motorcycle?
dirt bike in a New York prison? Get out of here,
In the
man.
prison, alright?
So that was AI.
Definitely AI,
Go look up for it. You know what? Go look it up.
So yo, like we said, this is not the end of them talking about Puffy. This is
Nah,
just the
man.
beginning. 50 just
Listen,
wanted people
man.
to
I
talk.
honestly think this is to tie him to the pop
Yeah,
shit.
Tupac and
But
Biggie
Okay,
shit.
but could I say
That's what
this
it is
though? Could I
for.
say this though? I said this before. All right. Yeah, they got him on the trafficking, the Rico, and all of that, right? But you see, now they really want more at it, right? Like we said, right? But the thing is, remember all of these celebrity parties he did, right? So many of them. So that means you think, say, it's only celebrities who were there? There were CEOs, probably law
Yeah,
enforcement,
protecting
people
them though.
supposed
yeah,
not to be there.
You know what?
You get what
You know
I'm
what
saying?
tapes these
but I
guys
didn't
probably
finish what
have,
I'm
bro.
saying though. He already beat the feds though. So it's like they would have to build a whole new
No, but
fucking
no,
case.
I
No,
know,
that's not
no,
how
I
it
know
works.
it. No,
You must say
what I'm
evidence
saying,
in
what I'm saying is
on
this.
them.
It's like this. We have something big, but you know what? How about this? Because like it's puffy and we got too much sitting here. Let's lighten it down. You know what I mean? So this guy doesn't clown us. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Because you can't really talk when you're in a prison, right? You can't really do much, right? The truth? I'm just saying, right? Because they did go up in his mansion, and yo, they look for everything up in there, right? Not true? Okay, so besides the baby oil, the guns, how much recordings did they find, Sean?
Yeah, but they didn't charge him
Some of
with
them
none
are
of that
fake.
because
No, but wait, 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 wait,
No, some
wait,
of
he
them
has
wait,
are
wait, wait,
fake.
wait,
That
NDAs.
wait.
shit, bro.
No, first
He's
things first.
NDAs.
First things first. How many did they
Yeah, they could have found a
find?
thousand. They can't do nothing because he
Yeah,
made them all
But the
sign
bottom
NDAs.
line is they found enough,
Yeah, but
right?
Nah,
he
but
yeah.
made
they
them
None
got
of
all
them.
sign NDAs,
No, I
so they
know.
So
But the
that
cannot
bottom
use
proof
it
line
ain't
is,
gonna
anywhere.
come
the
out.
bottom line is
why
they
not?
found enough.
They seized it.
They,
Why wouldn't
they
they come
found
get you?
enough.
Because
That's
I
what
want
I
about
want to
people that
know.
on it.
They
Exactly.
found
I
a
That's what I'm trying to
lot.
show you.
Yeah,
They
but they're
seized
gonna
So,
it.
respect that because they don't want to get that deep with all these rich
you see
people.
what you said right
They
there?
have the
They
money.
don't want to get deep in
Those people have
it.
money.
Yeah.
What you gonna
Think
go
about it.
after a
How much
hundred
time does it actually?
celebrities
When
with
is he
like
coming home?
millions of dollars each?
When is
How
he
much
supposed
you
to come
get?
home? You
How
got
much
five. You
get?
got five, right?
5?
Or something like that.
I'll come home 2,000.
Altogether, you got five, right?
Yeah.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure. I'm just
About four.
four. You got? Okay.
They reduced it down to four.
Now you're telling me
Puff got is get what
he only got
4 years.
4 years, right? And
Yeah,
this is
four
not a
years.
W for him in some way.
Of
This
course.
whole
This
situation.
is a win for him.
Of
What are you
course, it's a
talking
big
about?
win.
Yo,
This is
By
a win
far.
for him. What do you
Yeah.
mean? What are you talking about? This is a
2030?
It's
win.
nothing.
This is a
2031.
Rasta win.
You know what he did?
4 years is nothing. He's gonna
Contract
get
like
early
him only
parole
like
probably
13
three.
grand.
That's why I'm trying to tell you. I think they reduce it down because they go,
Based
yo,
on
we got certain things that we don't want to be coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So let's try to let this go away
You know,
quick.
give me some
You
time, but
understand
do
what
a
I'm
lot of
saying to
time.
you? Just like you were saying earlier, the Epstein files with all of that being
Just
forgotten and shit.
The OJ
Listen
and
here, man.
all
It's
of
like
them.
this, man. We need things forgotten, bro, because
Yeah.
there's more than meets the eye here.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, because I'll be a file end up missing.
You get me?
I
I
want
get,
that file
I get what you're
missing.
saying, Sean. Though, like 50 is trying to destroy him, right? I just thought about it to myself, yo. If I had felt like, and this is allegedly, if I had felt that this nigga allegedly had something to do with my beloved manager getting bodied, shit, I'll be on the same shit as 50 right now.
Mm-hmm. He's
You
doing.
know what I'm
That's
saying?
his.
That's the only theory, the Chris Lighty theory that makes me agree with what 50's doing in a sense. Anything outside of that theory, to not with Chris Lighty, it's like whatever. It's just marketing.
But
Like
it's
he's saying,
50
yo,
who's
it's number
bringing up
one.
showing
It's not
stuff
every
though.
post
Remember
that
that
he gets, he's
he's
making
putting out the
news.
stuff. 50
Yo, it's number one on Netflix, motherfuckers. So
number one,
that's another goal accomplished
big.
off his checklist.
He was just waiting for the right timing.
Right timing, bro.
You know what
But
I mean?
yo, you all have to agree if you watch the documentary. What I noticed, right? Because if he's supposed to talk about like, I guess it's supposed to be Puffy's story, right?
Yeah, go on.
But if you notice, he's putting clues out there because a large part of it talks about Biggie and Pac's relationship and how basically
Yeah,
Puffy
very
wanted
large
to be
part.
Pac.
Yeah, I was kind of annoyed at that.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
remember I was watching. I'm like, yo, this turning on one Pac documentary, dog. Like,
Yes, it turned into
like
a Pac
midway through it,
documentary.
oh, you didn't watch it?
And
No,
Biggie.
No, it went deep, and then it went away, and then it came back in the end part. I was like, yo, say what you're saying. Sorry to cut you.
And he put Keefy D in there. That's why I say he's trying to link Puffy with the murders of even both people. That's what
Yeah.
I brought up last year. Like not just Pac, but Biggie too. And people want to say, what do you mean by that? I'm talking like when Pac, this whole West Coast and East Coast thing was going on, and Pac got killed. Puffy could not have Biggie staying alive too long because it would bring up a lot of shit. They would have already been on him from back then, right? So it's kind of coincidence that the guy who he was hooked up with from Harlem was good with the Crips in LA. That guy named, I think, Eric Von Zip or something, some light skinned guy who was like a gangster from Harlem, had a relationship with Keefy D and the Crips in LA. And that guy was linked with Puffy. You get what I'm saying? So Puffy knows gangsters. That's no surprise, but that's the link that Keefy D was talking about in the Vlad interview about that guy Eric, that Von Zip guy from Harlem. He's the one who linked probably like Puffy with Keefy D. That's what he brought up, Keefy D. See, remember, Keefy D was talking on Vlad way
Yeah,
before
but
all of this
you
shit.
see the thing with the Keefy D thing that's weird to me that I kind of don't understand. It's like it would have to be Keefy D literally taking a stand on Puff, and he's doing his time for it. So it's like how you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not hearing nothing about Keefy D snitching. Like he's not how he's already in there for it. How is he supposed to? How is Puff supposed to get? You know what I'm saying? Even though I feel like that's why they wanted to grab him so quick so they could slap it on him. Keefy D went in before that, right?
Yep, that's
He
right.
Yep.
went in before Puff,
Way
right?
before Puff.
Yeah. Way before.
So it's like if he went in before and he's doing time for killing Tupac, how can they label Puff in that in any way? The man's they already have their suspect. Because
Yeah.
the original suspect is his nephew is dead, so you can't make him do the time.
Because when it comes
So you
to
make the next
cases
man
like
that was in
this,
the
when
whip
it
is
comes to
alive.
cases like this, it's conspiracy. So they want to get the
Yeah,
one
but that's
who's
what
the
I'm saying. He's not
conspirator.
cooperating though.
I know, but they
So,
listen here. It's like this. They have
But
the
in the
murderer.
Vlad interview, he said
Yo, yo.
he got money from Puff.
No,
Remember that?
hold on. It's like this. They have the murderer, but they don't business with the murderer. They want to know who is the one who hired the murderer to do it. You get me?
yeah, but he's
That's
not
what they want.
He's not really doing that for them though.
No,
That's what's crazy to me. It's like this nigga's gonna do his 4 years. He's just gonna walk off into the sunset like as an old man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a real life villain, bro.
But remember,
There was no L's
he
in this
said in the
whole
Vlad
situation.
interview that's what got him in locked up. That Vlad shit. They used that Vlad shit,
Uh-huh.
and then that was their clues to like he was talking about his nephew. He was talking about Puff a lot. He was talking about Suge a lot. Remember, Suge's even locked up, but that's for something else. But a lot of the stuff he was talking
Crazy, bro.
years ago, we used to hear that
The
the
whole
Crips,
saga,
that
Bad
whole
Boy,
Crip business.
the two label owners
I know.
are in jail.
It's
The
interesting you
two
brought that
biggest
up.
artists.
Yeah.
I wonder what
Holy
Suge is
fuck.
saying right
Bad
now.
Boy has a label that doesn't exist no more.
I wonder what Suge is saying right now in a prison.
But it's crazy though, cause like everything, most of the things that we villainize Suge for in the '90s and shit, early 2000s, Puff was the real fucking.
That's what I was
Oh,
saying. It
man.
wasn't Suge.
Suge
Suge
was
was just
more
a
for his
cover up.
artist. He was a black artist. The first black label, cause remember, Death Row was buzzing first.
Yes.
Right? Death
You
Row
know
was
what the
buzzing
difference
first.
between them
That
two?
was the first
You know what
black
the difference between them
rap
two?
label that was just.
You know what the difference between them two was?
Let me see.
At least Suge, he was more bold with it. He'll let you know
The
if what he's
pay
gonna
artist.
do and all
The
of that.
PM
But,
artist,
no, but you see Puffy, he too sneaky, and
Fucking PM
Slithery.
he's
artist.
too slithery
Yeah,
and
he's
too
not PM
shushy,
artist.
shushy.
See that thing?
But this guy, he'll be bold.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
put
man.
it this way. You know about the story about Snoop stepping on the insignia, right? On the Death Row insignia, right? Was it no? It was the Was it no? It was the one who died the one that was turning 2 and 3 with them. The singer one there.
Oh, Nate?
Nate Dogg. Yeah, Nate Dogg. Wasn't Nate Dogg the one who stepped on the Death Row insignia one time?
I don't know about
Beat
that.
the fuck up.
I can't
Yes.
really.
Oh, early days.
Yes, the early days.
Yeah.
But the bottom line, why I'm bringing this
A lot
up.
of shit.
No, the bottom line is why I'm bringing this up. is the type of man. Look, don't fuck around with me. I'll make an example out of you and let you know. But this guy here, it's
He'll
like
snake you.
he'll snake you. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's the difference between them two.
At the end of
Is
the
that
day,
the
all
reason?
these niggas,
Wait, could
that's
you say that's the reason?
all of them might see them that way. But
Bone. Could you? No one brought
you know
this
what I'm
up.
saying?
Could that
In
be
the
the reason?
streets,
Bone Thugs
in the
done the
street, you
track
can't
with
trust
Biggie.
nobody, bro. What?
Think of it.
If you ain't really grow up with niggas and you made it and you're with them,
What you say, Shaq?
No, I was saying, could that be the reason? A lot of
go ahead,
people
man.
don't look at this. That when
Yeah,
Biggie done that
go
track
ahead.
with the Bone Thugs,
Go
remember
on.
Easy E, I think was more cool with Puffy in Puffy's
Yeah.
early career before this whole death row shit. Remember,
Yeah.
Easy didn't like Suge Knight.
That's right.
So you ever wonder when who Easy was cool with back in the days in the East? Because he did come to New York. He was cool with some New York people. So I guarantee that Easy E was cool with Puffy or Bad Boy that time. That's why you see that whole Bone Thugs. That was one of the last tracks Biggie done.
Hmm.
And Suge Knight never liked Easy. Remember that they have that beef too.
Yeah, I know that. He never liked
from what I
Eazy-E.
heard over the years, Easy E was the real gangster.
Yeah, he was the real gangster.
Suge was a
Of the year.
football player,
Yeah.
Yes,
right?
No,
Puffy
Shook just
was
wanted
a
to be the wannabe gangster because
Suge
he
was
knew
similar.
gangsters,
he was a
he knew
football player. He
Batman.
was a
And,
football player.
yeah,
He was similar like Puffy. They both
But
are
I
educated. They
heard
both went to
Easy.
school.
I heard this guy was a deadly motherfucker. But, before the
Yes.
music and
So what
shit.
I'm trying to connect is Easy E and Puffy probably knew each other. They had a relationship like in a way that they linked. We didn't see that back in the
Yo, you know
days.
why? You know what? You know why Easy E? He said it in the doc here. They said, "Yo, you know why this guy always loved loose clothing? Because you never know why he could always put it underneath. You never know because he's a little
As a
dude.
kid, to me, he
That's why.
was eerie. He was scary. Like he's little. He always has on the shit. He's like a little gremlin, like a little evil.
Wait, what year
No
did Easy
disrespect, but
pass?
like on some gangster
Was
shit.
it 95 he died?
Easy E, yeah,
Easy.
around there, yeah,
95?
95, yeah.
Okay, what I'm trying to say is Bone Thugs done that track with Biggie before he died about what? Maybe it could have
It's
been a
bone
year
and
before.
Biggie. It's bone and
Well, Biggie died in '97 in March.
Yeah, so when Bone Thugs was starting to really
Biggie.
blast off
Yeah,
was
that was
96,
fresh.
remember?
They had to do that recording in summer '96. Yes.
Okay, and then Bone Thugs really came out with their first album about 95. They were still with Easy. They're under Ruthless.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I'm saying that Easy never liked Death Row. They had something in
There
common.
was that beef, that running beef. Yeah.
They had something in common. I'm just putting that out there.
Remember the legendary beef DVD?
I haven't
They
seen
did
that.
it again with the golf club.
Mm.
There was they were ruthless.
Oh
Dre
yeah,
Down,
oh,
Dre
yeah,
Down, it
that's
was
right.
named
It happened on the
Jaysta.
golf course.
Yeah,
It was them
it was a
against
video
who?
shoot.
Who was it? Them against?
It was
I remember
Death
that.
Row.
Jaysta and some ruthless records niggas, bro.
Yeah.
And they ran up on them at the video shoot. I forgot what video it was for, but they're playing golf in the video.
Yeah.
The golf club. Remember beef DVD?
So that really happened.
Yo, trust me, bro. Them times were better, bro. A lot of shit before the internet was just better because that was when the streets really had like control the narrative of everything, right? Because that was only peer to peer or the DVD man come around.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That's the streets to get your hands on that type of media. Now it's like, yo, nerds are telling you what's hot.
Exactly.
Get the fuck out of here.
But see, when we're talking about Puffy, that's the time when Bad Boy was the
Outta here.
biggest around those times, right?
Fuck out of here, nigga.
Those are the years when Bad Boy was the biggest, 95, 96. That's when it started to really take off. The whole, they started to get very big, like Puffy.
And they said it in the doc too, like he married, he did a lot of shit off of how Death Row was doing their shit.
Well,
Yeah,
the thing
he
is,
said
during
it.
that
He was
time,
watching
during
that.
that time, they were killing it. That's why the East had to answer back.
Yeah.
You see the West. You have to thank the West for amping the East up. You know that, right? Even Wu Tang would be like, yo, look at these West Coast niggas and all of that and shit. Yo, I remember, I was seeing the tape and then they went.
Oh, everybody was
They were
watching
getting
everybody that
amped
times,
because of that. They were getting so amped. That's why their music is so quality. Anybody who made it big from the East, they were listening to the West Coast and they said, no, man, we have to do something about this. You know what I mean? You know that. So that's why I have to congratulate the West for amping up the East.
Right.
I have
It's
to do
true.
that.
It's true.
True.
Because they
People
said
don't
Puffy
care
was
about it.
listening to a lot of the death row shit
Yep.
in the early days. He was listening
It
to that.
wasn't only him. A lot of East Coasters were listening to West Coast.
They had it at them time. That's when the West
You
had
know,
it.
the West was killing it. You know what the West had over the East? You know what
Mm,
it was? They had Hollywood. That's
that's
why.
true.
They had Hollywood. That's why you know,
They had the
like it or
films with
not,
it too.
they had Hollywood.
Yeah.
That's why. You know what I mean? Think about it. What else is there?
And
Hollywood is
Diddy
the
wanted
biggest
that.
thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's why the
That's why they
West is
competed
big.
with New York, because you know New
That's why
York
they
was
could
like,
compete with New York, no problem. You
But
know what I
look
mean?
who
And
took over
crush New
after.
York.
Look
Huh?
who took over after all this shit, all this foolishness. The South.
Yes,
that's why there's all the
because
foolishness
during the
now.
foolishness was going in
No,
with the
but you
East
see
and the
what
West.
happened? You see what
When the
happened?
East and West was going in, they
South brought in
crept.
a lot of the
They
fuck.
crept. They said, let these
Brought in
guys
the
do their
most fuck,
foolishness.
the
Let them do
fish.
their foolishness, and we're gonna unite. And then they united and crushed the
Yeah,
industry. That's what
Like it or
happened.
not, that's what happened.
Crush the industry with these guys with their fuckery. You know what I mean? And correct me if I'm wrong. Remember the source, like we were saying? Almost every page you see either three South
South.
Mafia or some West Coast
True.
picking up a page. You know what I
No,
mean?
you mean the South taking up the
No,
page.
that's what I meant. That's what I meant. The
Yeah.
South. That's what I
You'd
meant.
see Master P, you'd see
Master
Cash
P, all of that,
Money,
or
you see
Twister,
all these
whatever.
different
Midwest
people.
too.
Sav House.
I would see more of these guys more than the East Coasters
Yeah,
in the source.
it's true.
You know, straight
That's
up.
when the South took over. I was saying that.
A lot of
The
underground
Source magazine.
source, a lot of underground artists who I never ever heard of. I
That would
would
be
see
called
more.
social media now. The magazines was the social media. So if you controlled the magazine or had the influence in the magazine, Benzino even was talking about this. You was like the new. They were like the new thing. People wanted to know, yo, these guys, yo, look, their gold
They were the
teeth.
news. They were the hip hop news.
Yeah, the way they talk, it was different. That's how Outkast became very big. I seen them in a lot of Source magazines.
Hmm.
They were like the head of the South, if you could call it one of the heads. So that's why the Outkast became so big.
Yeah,
From what,
that's right.
92 or
Yo,
93?
Yeah.
you know what's mad funny to me? Okay, I was saying this last night too. You know, okay, you see with the whole Kendrick shit, how J. Cole's looked at right now as
Yeah,
the
yeah.
progressive rapper. Isn't it ironic that J. Cole is the only one we know about that allegedly put hands on Puff?
Didn't they say
This
the other way around?
massive rapper, the
I heard it was
sole
the other
rapper
way
that's
around. They
afraid
made
of
it sound like Puff
confrontation
beat
is
him.
the only one that put hands on this nigga, bro. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Then
Remember
how come
over
they're saying
Kendrick,
it's
like
Puff who beat him?
no, they're saying Puff diss Kendrick. He tried to disrespect Kendrick, and
Yeah.
Cole's like, nah, and Cole scrapped him. I never heard that they
Yo,
just
you
beat
see how
him
they
up,
mix
and
it
I
up?
heard
They
they
make it look
actually
like
fought.
Puffy
Like,
done beat him.
there ain't no winner. You know what I'm saying? That would have been a big rumor that if he got crushed. J. Cole ain't no little ass nigga. I met this nigga. This nigga's 6'4".
They made the narrative like Puff beat J. Cole. That's how they made it.
That's what you heard. I heard that they squabbled. I didn't hear that he got crushed.
See how they could twist, how the media can make
But
certain things sound?
even if he did, he stood up to him. That's
Yeah.
honorable in itself.
Well, yo, because yo, Puffy has
These
too much
niggas knew he was
arrogance.
violating people, and they're moving around with him. Nobody's G checking him. I pray. Well, I already know you guys will G check me if I'm doing some fucked up shit like what Puff was doing, bro. Or you wouldn't fuck with me.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? They're amongst him for years. Now y'all want to come and talk about it. Come out. Oh yeah, this guy's a horrible person. Yeah, when he's behind bars, doing his time.
Yeah. And most of
For
a
being
lot
a
of them were
horrible
going to the
person.
Puffy parties. Remember that? Everybody
Y'all
wanted
was
to go to the
amongst this
Puffy
nigga.
parties.
Y'all are guilty too, bro. Get the fuck out. Yo, I'm not stupid like the average person.
A
I
lot of them
understand
look
as an
bad and
entertainer, I'm gonna
hypocrites,
watch
man.
the shit, but I'm not gonna put emotions into it.
Say
Like,
that
yo,
again because during the time when he get
people
locked
gonna
up,
have a ulterior
anybody really
motive,
came
too.
to Puffy's defense, all them Puffy parties,
How the
everybody,
fuck
all
are you
them
there all the
celebrities,
time?
anybody came and talked to it
Like
on
Gene
his
Dill.
behalf.
Niggas a bodyguard.
No.
You ain't guard no bodies. You were Puffy's bodyguard, and you seen him violating people. You didn't step in and use your morality once.
Gene Deal guy.
You went to
Yeah.
Vlad and all these
Yeah.
couches. It's hilarious to me. It's just like, yo, that's how people are. It's more about marketing than anything. People just want to be heard and give a fuck about morals and shit. They'll seem like it.
What morals?
Like people are saying that too. Like 50 don't care about the victims, and that's true.
Yeah, he don't care about the
It's
victims.
not about no
Someone
victims.
called
It's
him
not
out.
about
Say he
killing
should
and shit. It's about
dedicate the
fucking
money
just
to some charities for
marketing
women
this fucking
abuse.
yo. Look at this shit that I'm involved with. Fucking tearing this
They
guy
called
up.
him out. Say he
Fuck,
should
like, you know what I'm
put
saying?
some of
Like
that
it's not.
Netflix money to women abuse organizations. Someone
You said
said
what?
like if he truly cares about the
I
victims
mean,
or
I
whoever.
don't need him to care. I'm just saying it's just a narrative that people are saying, right? Like I don't necessarily need the nigga to care. I understand what this is. I just get annoyed when people treat it like, yo, they personally have something against Puffy. Like, yeah, let him rot in there. When I see comments like that, it makes you think like, oh my god, like people are weird, bro.
What?
Like,
I
have you
know they
ever
said let him
personal
rot in
vendetta
there.
against
You know
Well,
what
you
it
know
is?
what?
It's the video of
Let
Cassie,
him
man.
rot in there.
To me, it depends on the levels
See
on who.
comments like
Because to me, one of them should be only really mad is that guy who had the 25%. You know, he should be mad the most because he fired him back in them days, didn't he?
bro.
The one who had 25% of Bad Boy in the beginning days, the one who was talking, the dread guy.
I don't care. These are men, okay? I don't care, bro. Sometimes if you know the man's gonna put a hit on you, what? You have to put your life on the line. This nigga's violating all these people and no man punched him in his face or nothing. It's just I don't know.
Power.
It's true.
Power. Listen here. Just like what he
Or
emphasizes: power, money,
okay,
respect.
okay.
And the
Violence.
thing
Okay,
is, wait.
okay.
Hold
Let me
on,
correct myself. Violence don't gotta be the answer.
hold on a second,
You
Sean.
can remove yourself
Hold
from
on
the
a
man.
second. Hold on a minute. Didn't we say this,
Don't
Sean?
be around him.
Didn't we
Fuck
say
all
this?
the fame
It's
and all that
past.
shit.
It's his past
So
what brings
so
him the
move away
power,
from
man.
it.
Because
Yeah, you
look,
stay amongst them.
remember who he's the son of,
No, fuck
right, Sean?
Yeah, yeah. It's the
Right?
influence.
we don't agree.
Right?
Unless
Who is
This
the
is
son of? Yo,
influence.
Royals. Who is he the son of?
I don't know.
No.
Ex-gangster
Okay.
or
Tell
dead
him. Tell
gangster.
him. Tell him. Tell him.
Harlem gangster.
Listen here, man. You know how it go.
So
Even
what?
Yeah.
even though
That's what I'm saying. The people around
I'm
him,
just saying
they
this.
can remove it if they don't have
What
to get
I'm
violent. They
saying
can
is
just
this.
remove themselves.
Just like the mafioso, just because he never grew up with his dad and all of them things that just like gangsters, they always have respect for that kid and all of that and whatever. So
No,
that
I
means
agree, I
say,
agree.
yo,
I
that
agree.
means say he probably still has ties regardless.
No, I get all of that.
You know what I
All I'm
mean?
saying is like this: the Lil Rodney nigga, right? In the documentary, he could have kept this to himself. You know, he chose to go to the world because the world is gonna watch this, and said, "Yo, there was nights when we're partying, whatever. I wake up, there's a girl in the bed in the morning, and there's mornings where I wake up and Puff is in the bed."
The
Right?
producer
He
guy,
said,
yeah.
"Yo, there's mornings where I woke up sore." And he didn't continue saying nothing else. Oh, and then I killed him, or I tried to fight him, or
Yeah.
I left and I never came back. He kept going back. He's still producing, making beats and stuff. He's still working. He doesn't know what happened. Whatever, he drugged up. That's the excuse, right? This is a grown man. This is not no teenager that don't know what's going on. This is
Yeah.
a grown fucking man.
Like I said, man.
From the days when you wake up and there's a girl in the bed, you already know you're living a certain lifestyle. It's different girls you're waking
The
up.
producer.
You
One of his
you know what
producers.
you're doing, bro.
And he
It
liked
don't
it.
matter about getting roofie,
No,
bro.
and he
At
liked
the end
it.
of the
Like
day,
I said, he went back, bro.
must.
You know what I mean?
That's the type of shit I'm talking about. Like these
As
people
long
are
as he
part
gets
of this,
roofied and he don't remember, he's all
they're part
good,
of this whole thing.
bro.
Where it's like, yo, I'm
He's
amongst the
getting
fuckery.
paid. You know what I mean?
And I stayed amongst. Like, what the fuck?
I'm just telling you,
That's
some
weird
people are
to me, yo.
comfortable
That
like
shit is
that
weird.
weirdness, man.
That shit
As
is
long as
weird, bro.
just like the Matrix, as long as I forget, you know, as long
Bro,
as I forget, I'm good.
Listen. I'm a man. I understand everybody has their vice, right? But if I get introduced to a new homie who comes around, whatever, we're working on music, whatever it may be, podcast, whatever, and he one day just pulls out his pocket and does a line of coke, I'm not fucking with that nigga no more.
Yeah, I'm right.
It's as simple as that.
That's facts.
You have people that's gonna fucking not like that, not want that around them.
Yeah.
Because of the benefit of something else, you're gonna stick around. That's a fucked up person. Not the person doing the line of coke. The person that doesn't agree with it, but because they can benefit from the cokehead nigga, they're sticking around and acting like they. No, fuck you too. You go with him
That's true. If you know he's doing fuckery, why are you around it?
for years, and he's
Yeah.
doing it to you.
Yes.
You're a
Yeah.
victim of him. You're still around.
But that goes with Cassie too.
Nigga, like if I can't even put myself.
And
But
then-
any man that gets violated where you wake up sore, that man must die.
Yeah, damn right.
You're not, unless
It's true.
Say that
the whole-
again.
any straight man, you see how every straight man here agreed right away? No question, no hesitation, right?
That's true. I'm not gonna lie.
That's not straight, and that's not a man. to
Yeah.
me, That's just a male. Only a male that is not heterosexual could not understand why the next man has to die right away.
That's true. He must be
That's
that
sodomy.
way.
You've
He
been
must swing that way.
sodomized
It's
when
true.
you're around the man. You've been sodomized.
You can't be
and you're around the
violated
man
and take it
producing
just like
beats.
that.
I don't
No.
want to hear
To me,
nothing
it
you
sounds like
guys
more
say.
torture to me.
See, people ain't
Sodomized,
analyzing
bro.
this documentary like what we're doing. It's true. If you wake up sore to a man
Tap into the most
in the
demonic
bed,
part of myself at
you're not
the
gonna
time,
question it.
and I want to get
to
rid
me
of you
instead.
because of what you did to me, Channel. That's
sound
not
like
even me.
talk
I'm not
to
even
me,
putting myself
sir.
in it. The person that goes through that should get like
When something is inflicted upon you, what you didn't ask for.
vengeance. It has to be
All right,
vengeance.
that's torture, man.
Yeah, that unless you agree with it and shit. Yes, you wake up like that next to especially a man,
That's sodomy.
and you're just gonna take it
It's a
like that,
crime, bro. What the fuck you mean, bro? That's
and
sodomy.
still working with him after that. He must
That's a crime
like it.
against humanity.
Mm.
It's a crime against humanity, body.
But
It's a
Puffy, man,
crime,
that's
man.
Puffy.
You know what I'm saying? And at the
What?
end of the day, just to be real, we don't know if that's true either. It's just people can say things
True.
to paint
Allegedly.
a narrative
Yep.
about you, bro.
We don't know.
That's how the world is. That's how people are. As I get older, I come to learn human behavior and how people move. When people have it out for you, they will say anything.
Well, it
That's
comes
true.
back to it comes back
Right?
to it comes back to like okay, like television, radio, now the internet, right? And when it comes to social media now, that's the newest thing now, right? A lot of people take it in different ways, and this is the problem with social media nowadays. It's ruling a lot of people's lives on the narrative how we be thinking. You know what I'm saying? I have to say that on the real. You know what I mean?
Guilty of it. You come across some shit you think is true,
Yes.
it's real, and then you get the truth a little bit later. After.
That's
You know what
right.
I'm saying?
That's right. And it's
It's
a
up to
dead.
you to have the fucking discernment.
Yes.
But some people are just dumb to the dumb. Like
Yeah.
it's like they'll just believe. You know who? No, let me be real right now and stir up some shit.
Mhm.
Drake fans. They
Okay.
don't care what the truth is. It's about narrative.
Mhm.
Those type
Yup.
of people. You know what I'm saying? Like the ones I'm talking about the ones online. Or
Yep.
like what's beyond Beehive. Them type of motherfuckers. Or Nicki has one too. And Cardi has them too. Bardies or whatever they're called or whatever the fuck they're called. Those type of people that are like their cult following. They're undefeated in the comment section. Like those type
So
of people.
those ones I call
Stands.
Chat niggas.
no clickbaits. Clickbaits. You see, there's clickbait.
But a
and
lot of
there's-
those
and
are
there's-
bots too,
there's-
so be
there's
careful.
That's
clickbait
true.
And there's hip clouts. You know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure
like
over
that's
the
what I
years
call
I've
it now.
argued with some
Hip
robots.
clout.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm pretty sure like
There's a lot
robots
of
are
hip
gone,
clout
man.
nowadays. There's a lot of hip clout going. A lot of hip clout going nowadays. Tons of it going.
This is clout because they ain't even hip tonight.
Well, the thing is, why I call it hip clout? Because they think this whatever is going in at the time is so hip, they got to get the clout out. That's why I call it hip clout. You know what I mean? Straight. You know what I mean? But now you got the clickbaiters. Now they just clickbait, click, 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 bait. Click.
Can't believe everything you see.
It's true. You can't believe everything what you see.
You gotta either wait
And
for
here.
the more shit to come out or just go look for it. Shit is tricky right now, bro. Shit is tricky right now.
Yeah,
All I
especially
know
with this
is-
AI shit. You could do anything.
Yeah, man, it's getting really
getting
good.
trickier,
It
man.
fucking caught me the other day, nigga.
Yeah, boy.
I seen Michael Jackson,
Yeah.
Louis out,
Yeah,
from head to toe, you know, with
Yeah.
Pac
yeah, yeah,
and Nipsey
yeah,
chilling.
yeah.
I'm like, what the
Yeah,
fuck,
yeah,
yo?
yeah.
This is
They
too
could make them
real.
move like they're live, yo.
Scroll past that shit and turn the phone off. Like,
We were saying it's demonic. Didn't we say that like 2 years ago?
Oh, okay, you know what? I'm glad you
It's,
brought this.
it's mostly the dead people
You know
that
what?
trip you out
I'm
when you
kind of
see
glad.
it.
I'm kind of glad you brought this up because right now I'm thinking nowadays because
I don't
okay,
even wanna
now
see
the AI is a
myself
big
AI.
thing now,
Fuck
right?
that, man. I don't wanna see
the
that.
AI is being a big thing now, right?
People
So the thing is, I'm
your
seeing
face
like
in it, and then
this.
it makes a video.
I'm looking at it like this.
Not putting my
I
face in
think
none
I
of that
think
shit.
you
So
need
to learn
to
me,
copyright your image.
you can't.
And your voice.
That's
That's the
what.
whole point of AI. If you put your face in that shit, don't be surprised. In 20, 30 years, you're being used for ads. You can't make money off of it.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's what it's
thinking.
already gonna.
You
Remember
know what I
when
mean?
Instagram, the early stages, there was a big, not scandal, but there's a big issue. I don't know if y'all remember the early stages of Instagram. They wanted to use people's photos for ads.
Oh yeah.
The early ugly stages. You know when Instagram was
Yeah,
like
yeah,
beta
yeah. The
version, like
beta.
the
Yeah,
early,
yeah, yeah.
like when you just posted pictures.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
it
yeah,
was like
yeah.
there was a thing where they wanted to use regular people's to promote Instagram.
Yes.
And everybody's like, no, 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 yo, we'll boycott you and everything. And they said, nah. And now AI, they don't have to ask your permission.
Sure. Do it.
Because when you download the app, niggas don't read the fucking fine print. Everybody just agree, motherfucker. I do it myself. I do it faster than anybody here. I ain't reading all that shit. Agree.
Yeah,
She can be like, yo, we're on your soul. Illuminati. Agree. Because we don't have time. Like, who has time to read all
True.
that shit? These evil
True.
motherfuckers,
It's
bro.
gonna take hours. That's why they
Evil,
put it
bro.
there. That's why they put it
Evil.
there.
They know niggas
They
ain't gonna
know
read
they ain't gonna
that.
fucking
What do you think of the TikTok now?
Pages long, my
Yeah,
nigga.
but regardless, you can do it anyway because every day we're on digital
Because it's
camera.
small letters too. You notice that? That shit's always real small letters.
Of course.
And then some niggas that understand.
So it's
shit,
hard
so-
to read anyway, and it's all in legalese and all type of different language and
bro.
shit. So
So
you
you
can't
have
even
to,
get
like-
what niggas is talking about. In perpetuity and all this shit.
Yeah,
You even
mixing
know
up
what the
niggas.
fuck that means, nigga? What? Like, yo, that's how they get us every time.
Yeah,
That's why, yo, I don't do the AI app, bro. ChatGPT is as far as I'll go. Fuck. I ain't putting my face on none of this shit because I don't know what it said. I just click agree. Give me that shit, bro. Give me that.
Yeah, man. The Diddy thing shall continue, man. We're gonna hear more stories coming out.
What
We're
more
gonna hear
stories
more
you gonna
stories
hear?
coming
This
out.
nigga's whole life is
This
exposed.
nigga
man.
whole life is
It's exposed.
You
What
can't
more
throw
is
no
there?
more dirt on him.
What more? What more is there to talk about?
It's nothing.
You're gonna hear people bringing up other shit. Trust me.
No, I'm telling you, it's the holidays. Expect some crazy shit. There's already a school shooting in the States.
Oh yeah.
There's always a next distraction to come draw everybody. But yeah, right now, currently, the last time I heard, like, I was in the car on the radio, they're looking for the shooter. I forgot what state it
Well,
was.
speaking
though.
of that,
One university.
what do you think of Mr. Trump now? Putting up, saying, coming to the country after your social media for 5 years.
Oh, I see something.
What do you think of that?
That's good for people like me who don't fuck with social media. Like, it's good to not attach it to like your personal. If it's
And bank accounts too.
entertainment,
Bank
shit
accounts.
like that, they can't really. They can look at your social media. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
It's a news or a media company. But personal, never have a personal.
You remember what Canada done? This is all has to be connected with Canada. We done a media our media is blocked from America. A lot of people don't know that. So that could be the reason why they want to look 5 years, for example. Certain countries may have maybe different laws and shit like that. So I heard that it was going to be,
But
they were
that's
going to
all
do
for
that to
like.
Canadians.
You know what that's for?
Well, it's already implemented to other countries who are coming there.
They want to
They
see
want
if you
to
have
see their shit first before you come in.
any anti-Semitic tweets.
That's what they want.
Or if you're
I
against Trump.
guarantee you,
That's what
it's
they
not
want to
about being
know.
anti-America, you know. I guarantee you,
They
it's
want to
about
know
being
all of
anti-Semitic.
that, bro, before you come in
You can
that
have the
country.
most anti-American shit. They won't care. If it's anti-Semitic, they're gonna fucking you can't come to this country. We all know who owns America right now. I'm glad the world can see it because Rastaman didn't tell you from.
But anyways, what are you saying, Rock?
We're there, man. You know what I mean? This is another pod near to the ending here. You know what I mean? Ending of the year.
Yeah, New Year,
2025.
Christmas, whatever,
You know what I
Christmas,
mean?
New Year.
Straight up, it's been a wild year. You know what I'm saying? Straight up
Fun.
goods. 2026.
We in the
Who
mix.
knows what's gonna be happening in that mix?
More prosperity.
You know what I mean?
Success.
Yeah, and people, you got to
Straight up
support, man, and
goods.
subscribe to the
Yeah,
EQ
man.
channel and the Down to Earth Network, yo. You got to subscribe.
Exactly.
Wisdom. Can I say love?
The whole
Yeah, man.
family's up in here.
Yeah,
More and
but
more
as
money.
usual, we're gonna
Right.
end it like this. You know what I mean? Please, everybody, subscribe to all the
Abundance.
channels. Thank you for coming in, tuning
Many
in.
blessings.
IG World, YouTube. You don't
Money
know.
Bless
blessings.
up
But
Royals.
yo, we're gonna end it like this
Frost.
though. This is the Rastafari Samurai,
Prosperity.
never leaving you dry in your eye. I
Guidance.
approve this message.
More life.
Nation, what?
What?
Bless
Yeah,
up, people.
boy.
Subscribe.
Abundance.